What's up, big boss? What's up? Man, I'm just fishing around for light gear today, Jug. If I get a flathead on there, it's gonna be scary. I just got my light gear today. I just eased down here for a little bit. I'm gonna hook up something on that ultralight real quick though. That's kind of what I need anyway. Hope everybody out there in YouTube land is doing real good. Benny Mac is wonderful. He climbed into his ring. Choose the light, spread on him someday. What y'all up to today? Who we got in here? 5 people watching. We ain't gonna stay live long. I just see if I catch a fish. Because the craving never sleeps. If we catch a big enough fish, we'll cook it. We're just goofing around today. I'm gonna see if I can catch some bait. If I can consistently catch some down here, then I'll start coming down here fishing at night. Thanks, Lisa. I ain't gonna be down here long. I'm just goofing off. I just was wanting to fish for a little bit. I'll start having to get back on the water more often. Y'all gonna see me going live a lot more in the next few months.
struggle. I'm new at this.
You need me to help you, I will.
I think I'll have it, but I may come close. I may not. Just bear with me.
What's up, Ace? Good evening, y'all. We're just goofing off for a little bit. Oh, it's dripping drag. Actually, I'm hung up, but if I catch a fish, yeah, I'll take it home and cook it and eat it with some pepper. Thought I had something on there, but it just got snagged up. Looks like a compromise. Yeah, Ace, I'll probably be on there Wednesday. I've got so many peppers, bro, growing right now, it's scary. I just sent some to Johnny Friday. He should have them today. I don't know if he ate any on the live or what. And then Pappy too. But I've been eating peppers. I've been gardening. But now it's time to do some fishing, man. I've been busy as a one-armed paper hanger the last few weeks. And moving stuff and doing stuff. But we're going to get back down there on that water. And it's going to be time to get in on some catfish. Getting hung up here. jig got hung up. There's a lot of debris right here, but that was kind of a good thing. If there's some debris, that means there's some fish. They just don't want what we got. Throw something out there for them they can't resist. I was gonna bring some worms down here, but I just didn't feel like digging them up. I said, hell, if I was playing for keeps, I probably would. I just want to scan around here and see where I can find some, if I can find a little spot where they're biting at pretty regular, then I'll have me a little area that I can catch me some little brim in the winter time. I think I got something for you right here. Crawfish. Now, I know that'll get hung up, so I ain't gonna mess with that thing. How about tad fry? Tad fry. Actually, that's a little bait I got from FOA. I don't know what they call them, but I call them tad fry. Like a little frog or something. Randy Rhino, good to see you, my brother. Appreciate y'all coming in. It ain't gonna be a real long live today. I was actually gonna cut grass and stuff, but I ran back down here and I just was having fishing withdrawals, you know what I mean? I figured if I caught something, even if it was a little baby fish, it, kind of settle it down. But yeah, we're gonna get back on the water probably maybe this week with some good bait. I'm wanting to catch some catfish. I've been on a catfish schneid here lately. I hadn't caught one worth talking about in about 6 months or longer. About time to change this line on this thing. It's been on there about 2 years. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Ace, you've been keeping us straight in the pepper show. It's hard to keep that bunch in line, I know. Especially Johnny. He's a freaking maniac, bro. I thought I was crazy. That dude is a wild man. But I enjoy getting on there and interacting. That 2-pound test, it don't take much to break you if you yank on it. It's gone. Alright, let's try this tad fry real quick. I'd love to catch fish on it. Oh, wrong rod. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's get one. I honestly about threw it in the tree right off the reel. Yee-hoo! Yeah, I like hot sauce too. Yeah, the super hots, man, the ones we eat on there, I don't like just eat them for fun. I eat them as kind of a challenge and kind of just to document how hot they are, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I like hot sauce. I like just like habanero and Tabasco, stuff like that for sauce. And I don't even eat it on everything. And usually when I cook, I don't cook that spicy food. I'll just add a little to it. But I said I'm not going to grow a pepper and brag how hot it is and me be scared to eat it. So that's why I eat it. Come on, baby, fishy. Yeah, I like Frank's hot sauce and then Louisiana hot sauce. I need to make some sauce out of my peppers. I've got so many of them, dude. I've got probably 150 on the vine. Because the reason we don't eat a lot of jalapenos on there is just because, and this is no offense to anybody out there saying we're tough. Usually a jalapeno to me, every once in a while you get a hot one, but like a jalapeno wouldn't even be worth watching because it don't even affect, it wouldn't even affect Johnny, and probably wouldn't even really burn me. Now habaneros get a little hot, but the ones we eat, like, even if I didn't like somebody, I wouldn't want them to eat one of them peppers, especially somebody I cared about, because they're just so brutal. Like, if you just took one little bite of an apocalypse scorpion and you're not used to it, you're going to be panicking, right? So, we've just built our tolerance up. But a few years ago when I seen JSP eat all them crazy peppers, I was like, this dude's a freak, right? But we got to talking in the chats, and I said, I'm going to send you some peppers, bro. And after I sent them, he was like, well, now you can come on live and try them with me. And I couldn't back down then, you feel me? Mike Irvin, good to see you, bro. You've been riding with me a long time, too, and I appreciate y'all. We got the OG 351 in here. We just goofing off, brother. Not really trying to catch nothing major. I just want to see if we can hook into a few brims. Fishing with some little artificial bait, just seeing if they'll hit it. If I was hard up, I would have brought some worms probably, but I'm kind of just goofing off, spur of the moment. I do appreciate y'all coming in though, for real. We ain't gonna stay live too long. I ain't got my charger. But I hope everybody's doing great, man. I really do. I got a buddy of mine, I appreciate that, Ace. The guy I work with, he used to live here, but he lives out in lived out in Texas for a long time. He come back here and moved. He's been working with us. And I told him the other day, I said, when you start seeing the yellow butterflies flying around, that means fall will be right around the corner. And I hadn't seen a whole lot of them yet, so I think we still got another probably month of hot weather. I don't know how it is up y'all's way, but it's still hot here, but it's not brutal. The humidity's livable, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing hitting this. Could be user error though. Try something else. I ain't really feeling that. Good deal. Well, hopefully they'll be here soon. That's right, man. Yeah, my older cousin was living with us for about the last year, and we're like brothers. And he's real cool. But I got him a spot, and he lives over by the river now, Little River, but on up. And I might try to sneak around over there and get me a little pig trail going down there, and we can fish, have another spot. I got a big boat at the house, and I like fishing out of a big boat, but I just need something that I can ease around in, and can put it in these little sloughs and stuff. And if I want to get on some big water, I'll just bum a ride from somebody. But if I ever hit it big, I'm gonna have us a pontoon boat. But I like these little old boats. I can do plenty of fishing in a canoe or a little boat. I ain't getting in no kayak. I don't like kayak. That's not really my bag. But a big flat bottom canoe or boat, I can paddle one of them, goof around a little bit. What kind of bait y'all want me to use, man? I got all kind of stuff. What do you think they'll hit? 351. I think I got an idea. Yeah, that's what the old folks said. They always said, if you see yellow butterflies, then they'll be here. Fall will be here when you see them. Damn, I should have put all them. Joe gave me a bunch of gear. Except at the house, he gave me a bunch of beetle spins and stuff, and that's what I need, a beetle spin right here. And I do not think I got one. Yeah, that's good. I'll tell you what, I'll throw something out there on the top for them. How about that? You know, a popper or a tiny torpedo? That's a little frog popper. That might be the ticket. Let's use it. I'm so crazy, man. I heard one of these bells shaking in my bag, and I looked up like it was one of my rigs. I ain't even got a catfish rig out, bro. That's how sick I am. Nah, for real, I'm gonna have to get a catfish soon. I've been having withdrawals bad. Oh man, I'm just glad to be here, bro. Glad it's getting nice weather. gonna just fish till my battery gets low, and then I'll probably dip out, get on back toward the house. Now I know there's frogs down here because one day I came down here looking around and saw one jump off the bank. Yeah, I like catfish too. I love catching for sure. I never really fished for big cats growing up. We'd catch them sometimes on like trot lines and stuff and see some guys catch them, but we fish for bass and brim and crappie, you know. But then once I started getting in on some cats that were like 5 or 10 pounds, I caught the fever, bro. There ain't nothing in this river that'll take it down like a cat. Big catfish. Alright, let's try it again. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. We're going to give it a little bit longer. Let's see what we got here on our battery. Got 48%. Let's roll. I'd like for big bass to nail this. Uh-oh. Something's about to bust it, I have a feeling. Something just flashed. I've got high hopes. Got down here at night, you could really get hurt on this bank spot, but it is a pretty cool bank spot. I've seen people down here fishing before. I'll show you before I leave. I'll show you what's up. Pretty cool. I've only ever caught like one or two fish here, but a buddy that I met down here, a friend, said in the wintertime, he catches crappie right up there. I think it's about time to replace this and or refurbish it. You talk about an oldie but goodie. I probably caught 500 fish on that. That's a flea market special right there, boys. And that's a Walmart rod. That's a micro Shakespeare rod. But that little reel, that's an old Shimano. It's probably 25 or 30 years old. I love this little reel. I wish I could find one new just like it. It needs the TLC, that's for sure. A couple more times. Try one more thing. I got me a new little whip, man. I got me a new car this week. It's a 2006. But I still drove the war wagon down here because nobody will steal it. I don't know if it was going to get stolen, it'd be West Jefferson. No, I got me a good little ride. So now I got two little cars and a truck. But I'm gonna keep the Toyota as my fishing wagon, bro. You can ease it into about anywhere as long as it's not real muddy or real steep or real, you know, it'll go down little trails for sure. Try this little jig, little white jig, see what it does. And we'll probably roll out in a little bit. But yeah, y'all will be seeing me more and more fishing in the next couple months, I'm sure. On into the winter, baby. We're gonna get it going. Appreciate everybody hanging in there. Like I said, we ain't gonna stay down here too much longer. We're gonna just throw this around. See what happens. This is a little 2-pound test. See if we can get this camera stand around here. It's my one I had extra. See if it'll stand up over here somehow, some way. Drop it. Party foul. Might just need to leave it how it was. Man down. Oh, Dan will appreciate that, bro. Thanks for coming in. That's a turtle out there swimming around. Yeah, we probably won't stay longer, man. We just cruise a little bit. I'm gonna go catfishing though later on this week though. Yeah, we're probably gonna call it here in a minute. I know there's fish in here, but they ain't hitting what we want. I say next time we bring some worms down here and maybe some try to catch some live bait and throw out there night fish. Now I know we got a good connection. I kind of got a feel for where the debris is right around in here. Yeah, man, go ahead and get it going. We ain't gonna stay too much longer, but I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the support all these years, brother. Tree right there. I'm gonna keep that in mind. because I done broke off 2 of these jigs down there. So if I do come back down here fishing, I'm gonna try to remember that. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, hope everybody's having a great day. We're gonna peace out here in just a minute. We'll get back home and chill out. And if there's still daylight, I might cut a little grass. I don't mind cutting grass at now. I got me a Zero with air ride seat, so it don't bother me that much. But I've had plenty of time behind a push mower and a weed eater though, so it don't bother me to ride comfortable mowing. All right, we're gonna toss this little blue tad fry out a couple more times, and then we're gonna call it. They're hitting. Maybe they'll hit this. If I don't get one now or never. Just one more, then we're calling. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and peace out, get on back to the crib, do a couple chores, head in. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Be blessed. 351, I appreciate you riding with me. Danimals, Mike Irvin, everybody that popped in here, Face the Ace, and Godfather. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.